Coming to you live from Southern California, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starting pitcher, number 57. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Just about ready to roll. Nathan Lucas digs in now. And we're off and running from Anaheim. Here's your one. Out towards right center field. Adele on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Breaking ball gets the corner for a strike. Just starting things out here in Anaheim.
Ball.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Fouled off left side. The 2-2. And delivers outside. Just starting things out here in Angel Stadium. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in with two away as he takes a ball.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Way inside. And there's ball four.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Jesus Sanchez.
Man at first. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the first. And the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Leading off, Zach Neto.
Ball.
The 1-0. And that is out of play. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Popped up first base side. Guerrero under it. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Mike Trout in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Gosman, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it, this one swung on and hit well, way back there. See you later. A solo shot, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he took the split finger that was away and stayed on plane with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up. He just did it, and right there, he was a professional hitter.
Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Late swing, foul to the left. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you could sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Jorge Soler in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Two down, nobody on.
No, outside.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. One now. Fastball for a strike. Good job to fight that one off.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground, and that's just foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. It's an early 1-0 lead. Top of the second,
Leading
and
on
now
for
for
the
the
Blue
Jays,
Jays,
Eloy
left
Jimenez.
fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
First pitch, not close.
No.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Inside, almost got him.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants. Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Oh, right to the backstop.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
So now, with one away and a man at second, Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays.
No.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Swings over the top of that one. One out, and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine, and that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
So up next, Miles Straw.
Ball.
Jimenez stands at second with 2 gone. That's
Ball.
off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Tried to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Brandon Valenzuela in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting ninth, catcher, Brandon Valenzuela.
Brandon Valenzuela next up for the Blue Jays.
Ball 1.
Two on, 2 outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back in Anaheim, so in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada. Downstairs to Moncada. And another ball. Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Joe Adell. Misses again, 5 in a row. And the 1-0. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And there's the automatic.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Splits the plate, and now it's 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Got him. 1 away.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
One out man at first. Now the left fielder, Josh Lowe. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. That one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Way inside, gets away. And now a man into scoring position. The 1-2.
Ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fastball for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Nathan Lucas. On a line. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ernie Clement, the next to hit.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Ball. Ball.
Man at second.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Three-two. Frazier sends it to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He reached out a walk his first time. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-1. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. That one to first, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Jesus Sanchez getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. Grounder might be 2. Glove flip for 1. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
Foul ball there. That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Feels like the fastball is catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
The 0-2.
Outside.
In the air, right field. Lucas on the move. One up, one down.
Up next for the Angels.
Zach Neto now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Neto.
Next offering is fouled back. Hard hit to right center. Lucas takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels.
2 out, space is empty. Here's Trout. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. That one outside. And that is ball 1.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. That one
That's
missed.
the ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Talk about a battle at the plate. 10 pitches. He earned that walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Jimenez gets under it, and that is that. 3 innings complete. It's the Angels 1 and the Jays 0. Start of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Here's the 0-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Jimenez, batting with one down, takes a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Blue Jays down a run, top half of inning number 4.
Ball.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one fouled off. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Okamoto in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball down the left field line. Low drop step going back. And a foul ball. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Angels 1 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH for the Angels. Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two. Struck him out looking.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Here is Moncada. Walked his first time.
Yep.
And a foul ball. Breaking ball, and that got him.
It got him. Take first.
Up next for the Angels. Right
Now batting Joe Adele. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. No advance, though. Moncada at first, one gone. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Singy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's mostly held them in check. We'll see if they can break through over the next couple of innings.
Low in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
The 0-2. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it for the K. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Angels leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now for the Jays, Miles Straw.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Towards first, Shanuel. He takes it on his own, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Brandon Valenzuela.
Brandon Valenzuela will hit next. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
Ball 1.
The Blue Jays down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Yeah.
Base knock center field. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Nathan Lucas digs in now. Sliced hard but foul. And he hits a ground ball right side. Can't glove it cleanly, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Good fade and sinking action in that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for
Hard
the
to
Blue
tell
Jays,
exactly
first
what went
baseman,
wrong right
Vladimir
there. That was a
Guerrero Jr.
fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
A walk, and he's also singled.
Right through there for a strike. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Angel Stadium, here's the Angels catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And a 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Chris, he looks locked in on reaching a milestone we know has been coming up for him.
Yeah, Boog, 2 to go, and he'll move up into a new echelon for career Ks. Pretty special when you get to watch a pitcher have a moment like that.
Here's Adam Frazier. Flied to right his first time.
Ball.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
That's a ball.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And Chris, I have to think he's feeling amped. Needs just 1 more strikeout for a career milestone.
Boog, he's amped, I'm amped, and I have to think the fans are too. Not every day you get to witness history like this.
Neto at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Inside.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Angels held in check, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Chase Silseth.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Sanchez leading things off and takes a strike. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. One away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez now. Action in the pen down there. Sean Anderson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Pomerantz also getting ready. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Silseth measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The Angels up by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Here's a 1-2. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One, two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Andres Jimenez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. High fly ball, right field. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. And now batting Mike Trout. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Tyler Rogers, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Man supply also throwing. Slides for the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels.
Come on, Nolan.
The 1-0. And
Ball
another
two.
ball. Foul ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. This one popped up. Jimenez should have this one, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball. No.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That clips the corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the inning. Angels go quietly there. They lead it 1-0. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
You don't want to get
No.
beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Right through there for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Ball
They tried to
two.
get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him swinging for the K. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Miles Straw getting ready to hit. Fouled off down the right side. Looking to get the tying run on base. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So digging in, Brandon Valenzuela, 1 for 2.
Ball down.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays go down in order, still behind by a count of 1-0.
Now pitching for
We're
Toronto,
back in a new pitcher here to
number
start the bottom of the
71,
seventh. Tyler Rogers.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well,
And
one-run
leading
game.
off for the
Here comes
Yellows,
Yoan Moncada.
third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Ball, no.
Into the outfield, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Angels.
So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell.
Ball inside.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that's downstairs and outside. Moncada gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's a strike, and the count's full. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Angels.
Now here is Josh Lowe. Fought off foul. First and second, no outs. Here at the bottom of the seventh. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that one gets past the catcher. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. Two men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Stays alive. And a ball and two strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here comes Travis d'Arnaud. Golden opportunity right here.
Ball.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
2 on, 1 out. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So up next, Adam Frazier.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
2 on, 2 outs.
Rerun.
Close
No, that's
one
the ball.
doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Just
Outside ball.
missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Zach Neto up next for the Angels. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tyler Rogers out of the game, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for
Joe
Toronto.
Mantiply
Number
taking
35,
over on the mound.
Joe
Well, no
Mantiply.
margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And now the shortstop, Zach Neto.
0 for 3 in this one.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
Two outs, bases are full.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And that one ripped to left. Base hit. 1 run is in. The relay to the plate. Safe. And they lead by 3.
He was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. And he brings it into the warning track. 8th inning coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Jays nothing.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Angels,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sam Bachman. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. 1 for 3. The Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Check swing. Now an appeal to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. The 0-1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Shonwell steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Blue Jays, second baseman Ernie Clement.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ernie Clement. First offering way inside, almost got him.
No.
The Blue Jays trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Two one now. Grounds one to short. Tosses to first.
That's
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 down, base is empty.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. This one in the air, center field. Trout on his way over, and that is that. Offense held in check there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Angels 3 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shonwell. To third, Okamoto. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter Jorge.
So now the Angel
Soler.
cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Got him looking for the K. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt. Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Pitching for the
We're back,
Angels,
and on the mound is the closer,
68,
Jordan Romano.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. You see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get the out.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Here's Eloy Jimenez.
No, that's the
Well,
ball.
the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The Halos trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. And that drops in for a strike. Romano goes 6 feet 5 inches, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. 1 out man at first. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
That's out.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball. Here's a 3-0. Draws the walk
That's the
there.
ball. Take your base.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
And next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. That clips the corner.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Tying run at the plate. Strike on the inside corner. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Neto for 1, and that's a double play to end it.
That's how you check a box to start your career, Boog. First MLB win in your first MLB start. Congratulations to him on a major milestone.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.